Hello everybody, my name is Aaron. Today we're going to try this Lucas rack and pinion fixer on this 2011 Camaro. The driver's side boot is soaking wet all the time and it's leaking power steering fluid. I bought 2 of these bottles because apparently you need 2 of them run through the system. So first things first is to empty out the reservoir and the lines of power steering fluid so we can fit all this stuff in. I've already removed my aftermarket air intake. It's pretty easy. The stock one's fairly easy as well. This is what we're after right here. This reservoir is what holds all your power steering fluid. Take the cap off. Mine's getting low because it's leaking. I've recently driven it for an hour or so. And so what we need to do is pull this line, which should empty the reservoir, and this line, and possibly pull that one to dump it out. That's about as much as we're going to get out of it. But this is my last go before I have to replace rack and pinion. So fingers crossed. For a catch here, I have a Perrier bottle, the bottom cut out. So that should be able to stick down nicely in there and be able to make for a quick catch of the power steering fluid. And there it is, and it's almost filled my bottle. That's emptying. You can pull that line off and dump it this way as well. There we go. A little bit coming out of it, not a whole lot. We have emptied this much power steering fluid. That's about one bottle worth that we pulled out. To recap, we poured out reservoir, this line and this line worth of fluid, quite a bit of fluid. So right now I'm going to pour in a Lucas. The cap spins off. And you got this. I really hope this doesn't break. Hate it when they break and you need a knife or something. There we go. Perfect. I hear this stuff's very viscous. Since I'm dumping the whole thing in, I'm not going to use their little needle tip thing. Oh my gosh, look at that. Air bubbles are almost making it bubble over. It's kind of cool. It's red, but it's got like this grayish blue sheen to it. So I'm gonna leave it like that as it fills up. All you have to do is squeeze this. And what that does is push air out of this tube up to the top. Actually, if you use pliers, let me go grab a decent pair. So you get a pair of pliers like these. I don't know what these are called. And you squeeze, let go, squeeze, let go. You just keep that up. And what that does, that's pretty much all in there. What that should do is get additional air bubbles out, if there is any. This stuff is very viscous and probably went down nice and slow, and all the air escaped as it was going down. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any air left to be had in here. Perfect, perfect. Oh, it dropped quite a bit. Let's grab the other one. Take a few seconds to get to where it needs to be. We still got half a reservoir here, so I might be able to get 2 in after all. It's going to leak out normal power steering fluid that's at the bottom in the rack and pinion right now. It's going to leak that out before the Lucas can get to the seal problem. So yeah, we used at least half of this bottle as well. It's making some funny noises. But I'm assuming because this fluid is a lot thicker, it's just taking its time to get places. And so we'll end up taking it for a drive, and I'll have to update you on how if it did stop the leak and if we needed to put more of this in. So this is over a week later. The wife says there's no problems with it. I topped up using the rest of the second bottle the day after, and as we can see, it is on the low. I guess it's not too bad. Can I see any fluid in there? I can, and it looks a little low. If you look in there using the reflection, it's hard to see. It looks a little low, so it's still got a slight drip leak. You can see one little drop hanging off the frame down there, but there's no puddles when you park anymore. So if anything, this has slowed it almost to a stop. Now, I'm going to top that up with power steering fluid, but winter is coming really quickly, and I don't want to fix this in the winter. So in conclusion, does this work? This has basically stopped the leak. It's slowly leaking over the past week. So I'm going to probably turn all of the fluid in this into Lucas Power Steering Fix. But for right now, this is going to get me where I need to go through the winter, because I just don't have time right now to get this fixed. And winter, it's supposed to snow like a foot tonight. So it's just here, and this is a miracle that this is working, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get this done in time. So would I recommend this product? Yeah, I mean, for what, 20 bucks or something, it is basically going to hold off the fix until the summer or until the spring. So absolutely. And if your problem isn't as bad as mine, then it will fix it entirely. So I say good product. I'm going to put probably 2 more bottles through it just to keep it from leaking all over the place. If you want to pick yourself up some, make sure you hit up the description, and we'll see you guys next time.